Hello and welcome back to this new episode of IoT Trailblazer Podcast. I am your host Manan Jain, and today we are going to dive into a very important and interesting topic, which is about accessible and affordable personal compute devices. For this, we have today with us Mr. Nityaprakash, who is an industry leader and also our esteemed partner. Nityaprakash is business head for alliances at Supertron Electronics. Welcome to the show, Nitya.
Thank you, Manan. It's a pleasure to be here.
Before we get into actual discussion, Nitya, you to tell a little about Supertron and your role there.
I started my career in IT industry in 1997-98. It is already 27 years. And I work for many organizations in the distribution space. And as far as Supertron is concerned, my association with Supertron is 9 years plus. We incorporated in 1993. We are 32 years young organization under the leadership of Mr. B.K. Bhandari, who is our chairman. We have grown many folds. We are 7,000 plus crore organization in India. We do also overseas business in Singapore and Dubai. As far as India business is concerned, we have 35 branch locations and 19 satellite locations, through which we cover almost 750 cities. And more importantly, we have 10,000 partners with whom we do business, and we have grown along with them.
Very interesting portfolio, Nitya. So I would go directly into my first question now. What kind of challenges was Supertron facing to expand the segment when you think about this partnership?
I will go a little back during the pandemic times. During the pandemic times or after the pandemic times, we have seen good growth in the PC segment, almost 30%, 35% growth. And last couple of years being challenging in terms of growth space. And of course, after the COVID also, the prices of the products have gone up. And that is where the affordability comes into a challenge. And we have seen that the markets has only growing single digit. This year it is expected 8-9%. And with this, what we could see that the refurbished market is also growing, and companies are focusing on refurbished space, because one is of course sustainability and second is the affordability.
Affordability is a very interesting topic. So Nitya, when you were exploring partnership, how JioBook came across? What led you to JioBook?
Yeah, of course, if you look at the India market size, it is 14.4 million units per year. And if you look at the PC penetration, it is only 18% if you compare with other countries like China or US, where US is 81% penetration ratio, where China it is 45%. So we are only 18%. There is huge potential in India market. But of course, when it comes to the affordability or growth in B, C class cities, then we need a solution where people can be easy accessible to PC business. There we saw the potential of JioBooks.
Definitely, Nitya. So every partnership when it starts goes through its own issues, challenges and certain hurdles. So do you recall any of them and how did you solve that? If you can put some light on that.
Yeah, it's almost a year now we associated with Reliance JioBook, and we have seen the passionate team of Jio has really helped us in terms of identifying the segments. We jointly gone into the market and also discussed with the partners and also engaged in collaboration to various cases where we can able to win for JioBook.
I completely agree to that, Nitya. Now coming back to partnership, could you tell us what kind of benefits have you drawn out of this partnership since launch?
So with the joint effort with the teams of Jio, we could able to focus few segments. One is of course the call center. We got a big order from the call center, which is the largest call center in the Delhi NCR, where the challenges for the customer was in terms of one is space, second is affordability, and third is the peace of mind. So all three could help in terms of winning that case. Second is also in the CSR activities. A lot of corporates now get into CSR and gifting as well. So there also we could able to leave our footprints. The third one is the education segment, where also we win few cases with the help of Jio team.
A very interesting question, Nitya, and it is one of my favorites. Android or Windows? Where do you see it going? Where do you see the adoption happening?
Yeah, adaptability in terms of PC segment, Windows are largely being accepted. And as far as mobility is concerned, since the mobility market is almost 530 million units per year, and of course the Android is well accepted, and because of the apps and the services bundled with, it becomes an easy for life for people. So adaptability of Android is very high as compared to Windows.
Definitely, I completely agree to that, Nitya. So the next question is, what kind of benefits have you seen coming out of this partnership after launch?
Yeah, we are switching our gears to the B2B business and also the solutions in selling prospects. We are also talking to Jio for the new products in the IoT and other segments, where we can offer to our partners with more technologically advanced products.
Okay, let's switch gears here. We are moving into a rapid fire round where I'll ask certain questions to you. You have to be quick on thinking and short answers. Are you ready, Nitya?
Yes.
So here we go. My first question is, most exciting tech trend that you think of today?
This is the digital adaptability, and the technology trends are AI and big data and cloud computing, and all that plays an important role.
Cities or towns, who is accepting PC faster?
Of course, if you look at from the size of the PC, then your metro cities are big. But yes, if you look at from the rate of growth, then obviously the C class, D class, E class cities are growing faster pace.
My favorite question again, describe JioBook.
It is it's affordable connected device.
Okay, affordable connected device.
Device.
Yeah, connected is very important here, yes. And my last question is, Nitya, which is that gadget which you can't live without?
It's of course smartphone.
Oh, I thought you were going to say JioBook here. But anyways, let's move on, Nitya. One piece of advice or any other thought that you would like to present to all other partners out there who are exploring such digital technologies with Jio or companies like that?
Yeah, of course, the suggestion would be we need to exploring more on the innovative side of the products and the categories which can add value offering to our customers and the partners, and also close association with OEMs with working towards their vision that would help in terms of growing and having the win-win situation for both of us.
Superb. Nitya, this has been a very exciting conversation. So before we end, I would really like to ask, is there a book, a personal favorite that has really inspired you and you want to tell our listeners about it and recommend it?
Who Moved My Cheese? I suggest everybody should go through. That talks about your change is constant, right? How you are adapting yourself towards change and how fearlessly you accept that change and move forward. That brings good in life.
Indeed, a great choice, Nitya. Even I have read that book. Thank you very much, Nitya, for sparing your time and being here. It was a lovely conversation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Manan.
And a big thank you to all our viewers out there. If you really like what you've seen today, please do not forget to follow, subscribe, and share. Until then, stay curious, stay connected.